I think the challenges of employee retention is a really big one. Look, we're successful now. I think the automotive industry is seeing a successful time period right now. That means that people are doing well. That means that talent is hard to find. And you have to hold on to your talent because other great companies are looking to add talent. So you need to make it a great working environment and a great place to keep your own employees. That's probably one of the biggest challenges right now, is finding good talent, and then of course the most important, which is retaining that good talent, especially when things are going well. That's probably one of the biggest ones. I think creative thinking really comes from internally. It's great to have a great dynamic leader, and it's really hard to find that, and not everybody's that fortunate. But the truth is, you're usually surrounded by so many great people that are inside your company, and particularly the ones that are really at the front line of the company. That's the creative thinking and where it comes from. So I think the biggest thing is soliciting that creative thinking from your own people. So encouraging them, give them different assignments, give them different thoughts, ask them, hey, what's the one thing that they would do different, and solicit that open forum for that feedback. And I think you'd be amazed at the kind of creative thinking that you can get that's already contained within your own organization. CRM's changed dramatically in the last couple of years, and particularly we know that mobile, look, it's not coming, it's here. And with mobile, what do I mean by that? You need to be able to take all those robust feature sets that are currently in a good CRM and need to be able to do that on any mobile device, and that's whether it's a phone or a tablet, etc. So, that's a difficult and challenging thing. But the reality is, in the next couple of years, most dealerships aren't going to have those standalone desktops anymore. They're going to be all using a tablet of some form, and really that interaction with consumers. I'll give you a great example. Mobile desking, being able to sit there with the consumer, stay engaged, and actually doing that negotiation without having to go up to the sales manager, and not even being tied to being inside the dealership and sitting down inside of the desk environment. It could be anywhere within the realm of that interaction with the consumer. You could do it sitting in the car ride with them and doing that negotiation and multiple payment options. And we've seen a huge spike in the demand for mobile desking, and eventually you're going to take that even further, and I think you're going to see where it's going to be remote CRM. It's going to be that Amazon experience. You're going to see a lot of people that are doing CRM even outside of the brick and mortar, the dealership, all the way throughout the entire process of the vehicle purchase, appraisal, and even negotiation. I think one of the biggest changes that's coming in the automotive landscape is going to be the continuation of consolidation. We've seen a lot of great companies buying other companies. Everybody's trying to go to that full circle solution. And I think what's interesting is we see that dynamic in our space all the time. When things are going well, you have consolidation, and people like that. But there's also a fine tipping point. Dealers don't like to have all their eggs in one basket. So I think you have to be very cautious in terms of having all of those different items under one giant umbrella or one giant company. That could get threatening to them, and we've seen that in the past. So I think one of the biggest things is you're going to see that continued consolidation in terms of companies and different aspects and acquisitions amongst those. I think for us, it's not necessarily combating. It's going to be looking at where can we have the most strategic alliances and partnerships and still provide the best possible resources, answers, and experience for our own dealer clients. That's probably the biggest change.